yeah, football sometimes can be cruel, and today it was extremely cruel. Obviously, we did what we have to do. I'm so proud of the girls. We got 5 very important players out that normally would maybe start, and the players that play step up. It was a fantastic game for, fantastic 90 minutes for us against a team that was rest. Most of their key players, obviously, they have to rest the last week, so they were fresh, and still we totally dominated the game. We have so many chances. We scored 3 goals, which is what we wanted, more than 1 goal. And then the worst thing is, obviously, we knew they told me Glasgow City score, and obviously that was absolutely devastating. But then here in the whole stadium cheering, that was one of the happiest moments in my football career. And then for no reason, so that was extremely hard to take. I'm so gutted for those players not winning the league, and I'm so gutted for the crowd record again, and those fans don't go home celebrating the title. This is breaking my heart. I think both deserve it, the players and the fans. But I have to be honest, and if you win away to Ibrox with a huge crowd, congratulations to Glasgow City, because that's a massive task. I didn't think they would do it, but they did it. So congratulations to them. I think they are the deserved champions. But credit to my girls, incredible. I'm so proud of them, and obviously they are devastated. We are devastated, but I just feel pride and love for them.
What did you say when you went into the dressing room? So many of the players were visibly in tears going off. You sounded very emotional yourself, being interviewed by BBC. What do you say when the mood's like that?
I just every single one of them, start by the staff and then into the players. I wouldn't swap them for anyone. I'm extremely proud. I named the young kids, some of them 15, on the bench today for us. Despite injuries, despite everything, this team never give up. This team never stopped. And today, I'm absolutely devastated that they don't get the reward they deserve. Especially when we thought we made it. With the crowds, it was I always say it's a movie. It was like a movie. It was. We managed to take the league to the last game. It's just it's a very bad end of the movie for us, from our point of view. So, but the pride don't go. I'm so proud of these girls, and I know the sky is the limit for this group. And for me, we've been we deserve to win the league, despite obviously other teams deserve it as well, and actually did it.
What is it? How tough a challenge now is it that you only have 5 days, 6 days to lift them for a cup final?
I mean, it's another trophy. When you are at Celtic Football Club, they came very soon, but you have to deliver trophies, and we want to deliver trophies, especially for our fans. You saw today is incredible, singing for the whole game, and I didn't want anything more than give them the league title that they deserve, that the fans deserve. Feeling over 15,000. If you asked me that a year ago, I would tell you that's impossible. The women game in Scotland, I think these girls, I think these fans, they changed the Scottish game forever, the Scottish women game forever. I'm so proud of them, both sets, players, fans. That's basically the message, and that's why we cannot be too down. We have achieved Champions League today, which is itself, it's a massive achievement. We missed last year. We were so many points behind a team that doubled our budget. But this year, we managed to get into Champions League, and I'm very proud of this. And we are going to be in Europe. That's something that we can cheer on. And then I take the performance we delivered today when the pressure was. I can imagine the girls. I didn't sleep for the next night, so I can imagine they didn't sleep it much, because what it means to us. Basically we are now having 2 days off, and then Wednesday when we come back, I will reiterate how proud I am of them, how proud everyone is of them. And today we couldn't do anything else. It was in our hands, but what we could deliver, we did deliver. And I think they have a so good performance against a very well organized team that on paper was more fresher than we were. So not a single bit to the players, to the staff, to the football club, to the fans. I'm so proud of everyone, and just gutted that we didn't deliver the league trophy today.
Would you like to see them all at London on Sunday?
Of course I would. Of course I would. Today was so special being here. This is, it's what I say before. That's one of the most special stadiums in the country. For me, obviously, the most special stadium in the country, the most special stadium in UK, and it was the perfect scenario to do something magical. We were so close. We are a few minutes away from doing it. But the problem is we rely. It happened 2 years ago, but just 2 years ago we didn't have any faith on other teams making any favor. But today, it was a lot of things at stake, and Glasgow City won in a very tough scenario. Rangers lost 2 games in 2 years. It's a very difficult. So that's why I have to congratulate Glasgow City.
Fran, the momentum is with Celtic. Women's football is growing, but especially at Celtic with the fans now fully engaged. The players have been magnificent all season, and you've done a brilliant job promoting the game, been positive throughout. So do we look at the bigger picture and say next season we'll win the league?
I told the players, I told them, with the last 2 performances against Glasgow City, incredible league performance, incredible games where we are the only team that beat the other top 2 for more than 1 goal. We beat them 3-0, we beat Rangers, we beat Glasgow City twice. So we are the team that, for me, has been better in the one-on-one duels with them. And I told them that you have to be proud of what you've done. You have to keep your head up, and you have changed the Scottish game forever. You have changed the Scottish game forever. That's what I told them, because this is how I feel. Especially 2 record crowds in a row at Celtic Park. Of course, thank you to the club, to all the staff that work behind the scenes to make this possible. I know it's not easy to play 2 games in a row here at Celtic Park. Thank you to Adidas as well for sponsoring the game, and so many people working getting behind the girls, and the fans have responded superb. So I'm devastated, but I'm sure in a few days I will realize how amazing club we are in, and the sky is the limit for this group, and the sky is the limit for these girls.
Today a club with a budget 4 times Celtic's failed to qualify for the Champions League. We're going to win the Champions League next season. We'll play the games at Celtic Park hopefully. Does that allow you to look at the transfer window in the summer and improve even more to bring players in? And watching games like today, well, do you think there'll be high quality players out there who say I quite fancy playing for Celtic?
Today, obviously, in the whole country, all UK watch those games. It was, it's a life-changing moment in Scottish football, women football, because it was to the last day, a lot of drama. We were top of the league for 80 something minutes. Since we scored the first goal, and then it changed at the end again. So it's fantastic for the spectator, it's fantastic for the neutral, and I think for me personally, I think it's gonna be easier to recruit. When I tell a player, you are coming to the Scottish League, this is our last 2 games, 9,500, over 15,000. We are in the Champions League. It's easier to recruit. I think the Scottish League, as I said before, I think the girls changed the Scottish League forever, and I think now, not only for us, but for other clubs as well, it's going to be easier to bring top players to the country, I think.
There's also the question of the players that we want to retain, and obviously in the women's game tends to be a bit more frequent when people come and go, but will there be people in that dressing room who will say, actually I want to stay at Celtic?
Yeah, they have experienced it. They have been playing. They have been cheered up in these 2 games that has been, 3-1 and 3-0 has been, magical for all of us experiencing that. So I'm sure they are hungry to experience more, and hopefully with a better end. I think Obviously, we got a few that finished contract. We will have this week to have conversations. A few of them are already tied. Some of them we haven't announced, but they are already tied. Like Caitlin Hayes, for example, that was announced during the week. And yeah, we also got a few targets that we haven't contacted yet. We wanted to know if we are going to be in the Champions League, if we are not going to be in the Champions League. Obviously, it was one game to go, but now the league finished. So now we know how precision, how everything is going to look like, and hopefully we will get a few very good signings, and hopefully we will retain our key players.
Tash Flint, any chance of her staying next season?
I hope so. I don't know. I need to talk to her. There is initial conversation. Obviously, she loves it here. I think her family are Celtic fans, so hopefully we got a chance. But obviously, with the season she's had, I'm sure she got a lot of class behind her. So let's see.
Just finally from me, Fran, just on behalf of the Celtic support, thank you for everything you've done this season.
And you are welcome, but I think you should thank, and I appreciate the comment, but I think you should thank the girls.
And every single one of the girls.
Yeah, like they are incredible. I love them, and they make me proud every single day at training and in games. As I said before, I think they deserve it, but we will stand up and come back stronger. I can guarantee you that.
Fran, just to round off, I saw Peter Lowell and Michael Nicholson were both here today too. Did any of them have anything to say just post-match about it?
I didn't check the mobile phone, and since I finished, I was spending some time with the fans that totally deserve it, and then I've done doing media everywhere, even more than when we win.
That's why we need to wrap us up soon.
No, but yeah, it's I'm sure they have contacted me before the game, and I'm sure I would have some kind of contact in the mobile phone when I check. But yeah, I know they are fully supportive of what we are doing. I know they are proud, and still, obviously today is a sad day, but we still one trophy that we could bring home. So we will try our very best, assuming that we got enough fit players.
Is there any further questions?
Yeah.
What do you want to say to yourself now?
To myself.
Yes.
It's difficult to analyze myself. I'm just somebody who try to get the best from the team. Today, I didn't do it. Obviously, they were at their best, but I actually passed that responsibility to Kelly Clark and Natalie Ross. They did the team talk for me. I think it was superb. It was emotional, and I think they did a fantastic job. I think the team play incredible. Don't forget that they play Thursday, Sunday, with less than 72 hours recovery. This is extremely hard. Other teams, they didn't experience that for 2 weeks in a row. So I knew how they felt. We didn't know if Amy Gallagher could play until Thursday. So there are a few very, very tired legs. And to perform like that, to press like that, I'm very, very proud. But for me, I'm the one that shout from the start, the one that play with heart and with passion out there. So I say myself how lucky I am to share every day the changing room with these guys.
How important now is the cup final to walk away from such a hard-working season with a trophy?
For us, obviously we are the current holders. Last year, I thought today would be the best moment in my football career. Unfortunately, it wasn't. It's going to be one of the worst memories probably in the future, but at least we were there, and I have so many things to feel proud of. But yeah, it's another opportunity to bring a trophy, and we will try our very best. Of course, everyone can see we got like 15, 16-year-olds on bench, but they are there for a reason. So we might need to use some of our academy players, but that's what they are there for. So I can guarantee that the fight, the passion, the heart will be there, and hopefully we give our fans something to celebrate, because they deserve it more than anyone.
And does the results today motivate you more to go and win that trophy now?
We were super motivated from day one. I think our performances, you saw the way we celebrated in the semi-final. For us, we are always hungry. You cannot be at Celtic Football Club and don't be hungry for trophies. We know what we have, we know what we lack, but one thing we don't lack is a heart like that, is passion and enthusiasm, and that's what we are going to show on Sunday. And hopefully, we are luckier than we will be today, and we bring you guys, if you support Celtic, something to celebrate.
Is that everyone?
Thanks.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you,
Thanks
guys.
for coming in, Fran.